Welcome to the Wichita Wakefest, brought to you by Rusty Egg Ford, Marine World, and Mastercraft Boat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the finals for freestyle men's wakeboarding, and starting things off from Orlando, Florida, Corey Bradley starting off with a huge heelside 720, switching it around back in, switch stance heelside with a switch 720. Very solid landing, getting ready to cut right back in at that wake one more time. Heel side edge back in. It's the Whirlybird 540. A full twisting backflip, an extra 180 blind landing for Corey Bradley backing on the toes. It's the Chromo 540. A very solid pass so far for Corey Bradley. Just going to finish things off real stylish with the method grab. Ladies and gentlemen, a stand-up pass number one. A great way to start this day off for Corey Bradley. Fun on the water as well as off the water all weekend long. Extreme stunt shows by BMXers, skateboarders, street bike riders, and freestyle motocross. We're going to bring it back down to the lake right now for Corey Bradley's second pass. Corey Bradley definitely excited, putting together such a solid pass number one. A handful of super technical maneuvers, two 720s, the Whirlybird 540, the Chromo 540. Let's see what he's got as he starts off pass number two. Heel side edge. Massive front flip for Corey Bradley. Almost bringing that around like an S-bend back in on the toes. It's the Pete Rose. A solid grab as well on that trick. Heel side approach once again. And there it is. The handle pass KGB going down. If we go back to slow-mo, you can see what happens right here. Full rotation coming around very well. And as he lands the trick right up on top of the wake, too much pressure to hold on to that handle. As far as it goes, Corey Bradley still has some time left, some room left on the course. Let's see if he can make it up as he comes through to finish off pass number two. Here it is outside the wake as that wake shapes up. Corey Bradley coming in, toe side approach. Here it is, toe side, wake to wake 540. He might have wanted the 7 and back in. It's the bat wing to blind. Getting back up after one brutal fall, Corey Bradley. A stellar performance. Wasting no time, we're going to get on the water with our next rider. Folks, all the way from Australia, he's the current Australian Pro Tour champion. One of the most explosive riders of the year, Dean Smith. Here he goes, starting things off, pass number one. Massive heel side 720. Same way Corey Bradley started his pass. Right back in on the toes. It's a toe side 900. Already a 900 coming out from Dean Smith. Heel side. Holy smokes, it's the Stalefish glide. Dean Smith showing us his style and his amplitude. Toe side approach right there. It's the Scarecrow Mobius, the Chromo. Heel side edge back at the wake. Going for the handle pass, the Moby Dick. That's a tantrum with the blind 360 going down. But let's bring it back to slow-mo and this big 900. Full rotation, spinning around like a top. Dean Smith's got to be stoked on that first pass going down there at the end of pass number one. Will it affect his score? Hopefully not too much. We'll see what he's got as he gets ready to start off his second pass of action here on the water. Dean Smith taking that wide cut outside, back in. Handle pass KGB. That's the trick that took Corey Bradley out just a few moments ago. Dean Smith sticking it very clean, linking that up with the Tootsie Roll, a trick invented almost a decade ago by Shane Bonifay. Back in on the heels. There it is. It's the Moby Dick, and Dean Smith sticks it clean. It's a toe side Stalefish grab, tweaking it out. Back in on the heels. This is a huge cut from Dean Smith. The Hoochie glide to blind and going down. We've got to see this on slow motion instant replay. Huge air right there, catching the grab. And as you can see, as he comes down, just a little too far on his heels. Well, no worries. Dean Smith with a super solid pass 1 and 2. Plenty of super hard technical maneuvers out there. The judges and the fans are stoked. There it is, our street bike athletes as well, fans. These guys are putting their bodies on the line on the road. The riders putting their bodies on the line on the water all weekend long. Fans, it's time to hit the water with the two-time world champ, CWB team rider, Mastercraft team rider. This is AA All-American Andrew Atkinson. Andrew Atkinson, no stranger to the Wichita Wakefest. He's been here just about every year, 3 years running now, and Andrew Atkins always making a huge showing for himself. One of the top-rated riders in the world, always the guy you have to watch out for, because when there's a champion on the water, you just never know what's going to happen. Well, speaking of champions, let's see what this one has as we bring that boat around and get set to get started on pass number 1. You can see right now that Mastercraft is planing out the wake, is shaping out, the boat is speeding up. Andrew Atkins wide edge outside the wake. Let's see what he's got to start things off. Heel side approach. There it is, catching the grab on the Moby Dick, the handle pass Tantrum 360, right into a big toe side 900 for Andrew Atkins, really going OFF to start things off. Heel side 720 for the 2-time world champ. This guy's in fuego. Andrew's on fire. A Chromo 540. So many technical maneuvers, and he's not even 3/4 of the way through pass number 1. What? The Whirly Bird 540? Andrew Atkins has got to be stoked on that. A true stand-up pass number 1. Look at this slow-mo replay of the Whirlybird 540. Full rotation, not even a bobble upon landing. This man is so talented, and there's no doubt in my mind that he is one of the top, if not the top-rated Mastercraft rider in the world. Here it is. We're putting the throttles down one more time, getting Andrew Atkins back up on the water, letting that water calm down just a little bit. Here it is. Boat speed's picking up, and the world champ is getting prepared to take it for pass number 2. Let's see what he's got. Coming under that bridge, the world champ cutting in on the toe side approach. The Tootsie Roll, such a fantastic maneuver, toe side front roll blind 180 rotation. Back in on the heel side edge. It's the 313 and air Rayleigh handle pass 360 on the down. Back in on the toe side edge. It's the Pete Rose. The world champ is loving his run right now. Absolutely no flaws. A seamless run. The Mobius. A melon grab on that Mob. And does he have time for 2 more tricks? Toe side edge at the wake. Big toe side 720. And Andrew Atkins is pumping the fist. And there's no reason he shouldn't be. That was just 2 incredible passes. Heel side, there it is. The melon grab. And a beautiful Mobius. Andrew Atkins in true form, showing us what he's got. And if there's one man who can take